to Tales from the Basement, a podcast show from the sick mind of my husband, Clay Miles, recorded from where he dwells in the one place that allow him to live, the basement of his own house. And he better keep his ass in this basement. Well, here he is doing the only thing he can do right, talk. Clay Miles.
All right, how y'all doing? Good morning. Welcome to the podcast show, Tales from the Basement. I'm your host, Clay Miles. Want to thank you guys for coming out as usual. To the new people, also want to thank the people who are local who've been coming out, because I got in trouble for giving New York props. I don't know who's coming out, so if you need to, email me and say, hey, asshole, we're listening. We're here in Cleveland or some shit. But it's pretty cool, different people. But I actually had a girl at work, very cool. I never knew that she was listening. She was like, hey, asshole, I heard your last podcast. I'm listening, okay? There are people here listening, asshole. Like, what the fuck? It's like, you don't work next to Howard Stern. So, it's kind of fucked up, the fact that you do work next to me, and you can just walk into work and go, let me tell you about your podcast, asshole, okay? It's like, God damn it, right in. Don't come and talk to me like, fuck, pretend like pretend like I'm not accessible. Hey, asshole! It's bullshit. Fucking heard the podcast. Nah, I don't want to write. I can just see you. You're right next to me in my fucking cube. Not anymore, bitches. They kicked the old Clay out to the curb. They took the old stallion out to the back of I don't know. They shot. I'm dead. I'm gone. All right. This is my last fucking day. This has been my last week, and today's my last day. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. Maybe it's the comic in me, just wanting to do something special. Wanting to become a legend, in office lore. Remember when Clay got fired? Wasn't that fucking awesome? Are you kidding me? You gave a comic 2 weeks to figure out what he's going to do on his last day. You know what I wanted to do? I literally wanted to come in here dressed as Django. Have my boss come up to me. Clay, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm going to say, Massa, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm over here breaking rocks, motherfucker. I just wanted to do something, where they would say, you know what, Clay? You can take your black ass home. Don't worry about it. Just put 8 hours as if you worked it. I don't give a fuck. We will figure it out. I just wanted to do something where they would be pulling me out of the building, under guard, just something, where I'm just, this is bullshit. Look, everybody seeing this? He grabbed my dick. He grabbed my dick. Something, this is bullshit. But I want to say what's up. Thank you to all the people locally, and at work who, been supporting the podcast and actually been giving me great ideas, just hanging out with them. They see have my breath. I'm all stuffed up. You hear me? I'm all stuffed up. Oh, it's been a bad week. I couldn't sleep. Fucking boogers. God damn it. I'm getting more stopped up even just talking. Fuck. By the time I finish this podcast, it's gonna be boogers all over this desk. All right. I'll tell you what I did with my son. I actually went to go see Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, again, we've seen this. We saw it before, but and the movie to me, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not that good. The animation is amazing, but the movie, it's just not, I fell asleep both times. I fell asleep. I haven't seen the whole movie yet, but the thing that pissed me off about the movie is my son. Here comes Wreck-It Ralph on the screen. My son jumps up out of nowhere. Hey, it's Wreck-It Ralph. Now, okay, now what pisses me off about this is we bought the goddamn tickets. It says Wreck-It Ralph on the screen. You know he's coming. Why are you surprised? I'm literally sitting there going, yeah, that's the movie we came to see, you little motherfucker. I mean, I'm sorry it came out. The worst part about it is all the rest of the other kids, because he's like a Pied Piper for stupid-ass fucking kids, all the other kids around him start going, yeah, Mom, it's Wreck-It Ralph. The parents are looking at me. I'm like, hey, just put the helmet on your child. They'll be on the same bus as my kid. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Fucking, my son's up there dancing to all the music in Wreck-It Ralph. Damn. Would you sit your black ass down? Other kids, we can do that, dancing with him. It was a horrible time at Wreck-It Ralph. Had to be the nerd to be in 3D. Oh. Ralph with his big head right in my lap and my popcorn. Excuse me, Ralph, this is my popcorn. Okay? Do you live in a basement? No. Okay, you live in a video game. I'd live in a video game called Tales from the Basement. Make it a video game. Fuck it. PlayStation 4 is coming out. That's what you need to do. PlayStation 4 is coming out for everybody. And what does that mean to me? Not a goddamn thing. Because, no, I'm not going to get to play it because my son is a fucking gamer and he hogs all the games. After this week, I'm be fucking broke and everybody keeps buying shit like I got a job. I'm literally looking at him like, I hope you can eat that shit in a couple weeks because there's no more money coming in. I don't know what to tell you. I hope you can eat that shit. Yep, so job is gone and watching Wreck-It Ralph, which I shouldn't be. Should be keeping every dollar. Oh, okay, well, let's get to the rules. I didn't even tell the rules of the podcast. The rules of the podcast are new people, the rules. Okay, only a couple rules, very, very easy. First off, do not take this shit seriously. All right, I live in the basement and I'm upset about it. So I will be just going off about, railing on about bullshit and going all the way to the left about shit. It's just for entertainment. Hey, do not take it seriously. But feel free to write in and curse me out. That's awesome. Most of the time people just curse me out as they're listening to the tape or whatever, the MP3 or whatever. However you listen to it, write in those things. You don't even have to write me in questions. This is bullshit. The answer to the question of blah 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 blah. Just don't yell at your fucking radio or however you play this. Don't yell at it. It hasn't done anything to you. It's me. So send the question in. Don't be fucking weak. If you don't agree, write in. And that goes right into the second rule we have. No names. So if you write in, I'm not going to use your name. I will not use your name, I promise you. And I will read every word of your complaint. I will not and when you write in, don't you put any, people's names. You can put my name, because we're trying to promote me. So you can do that. You keep saying Clay, that'd be awesome. And Clay, and Clay, and Clay, and Clay Miles, and Thick Dick. That's the nickname. Anyway. Listen here, Thick Dick. Listen here, Thick 9 inches of pleasure. How do you get mad to a complaint? You're a motherfucker. Well, you're right. Thick Dick is, or TD as they like to call me. I am an asshole. You can't get mad at any kind of complaint when somebody calls you Thick Dick. Listen here, you big thick dick motherfucker. Yeah, I'm a motherfucker. You got that right. I mean, everything you said right there was right. The thick dick and the motherfucker. I'm an asshole. Oh, I'm stupid. But those are the rules. So, please listen to the rules and enjoy the podcast as much as possible. All right. Well, let's get into our first question. Some great questions put in here. I haven't read any of them yet, but they're all great. As long as you bring them in, they're great. Oh, excuse me for sniffling. Like I said, I'm totally stopped up. Breathing out of my mouth, waking up, mouth fucking just cotton-mouthed. Like I've been eating some cotton pussy or some shit. I don't know. Maybe while I'm asleep, my wife's down there just putting it on my face. Just come down to the basement and go, "Oh, you motherfucker!" Oh, I'm stupid. God, I hope she doesn't hear that. She doesn't listen to this shit anyway. Ah, fuck you. How about that up there? Yes, that was me. Woo! Okay. Dear Clay, my best friend and I have been as close as sisters since we met age 5, and I was best woman at her marriage. At age 5? No, I'm just fucking, I know. I'm kidding, relax, blah, blah, blah. All right. My friend has always longed for me to find equal happiness. And I do too, sweetie. Find equal happiness. Thick Dick says, or TD as the women like to call him. All right, let's continue. I'm stupid. Okay, stop yelling at your radio! Just get on with it, asshole! I am. All right, I am. Okay. And now, at age 40, I finally found Mr. Right. Bam! All right. Cool. But when they met, she wasn't warm, and since then, she dodged out of seeing us together, and won't tell me why. Wow. A mutual friend says she describes my partner as a flirt. What should I do? Oh, wow. Well, I think, maybe you ought to sit both of them down, because they might be fucking. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry that, I just say that, like people are like, oh, it's fucked up, Clay. Why put extra problems in her head that she has to think about now? I'm just saying, why the fuck is this girl running away from this man, and he's a flirt? All right? And if he was some good dick, she's really going to run. But I would just go ahead and sit them both down. I mean, literally, sit them both down and say, look, I'd have 2 conversations. First conversation I'd have is with both of them and say, look, you two, I need you both to, I'm in love with you, and I'm definitely in love with you, you know what I mean? Because you got that TD. Anyway, all right. But you both need to get this together and, don't be awkward around each other, because I need you both, in my life. And then the next conversation you need to have is with TD and say, hey, dog, hey, stop flirting. Do you want this to work? And if he goes, well, yeah. Well, look, stop flirting. All right? I'm the only one who knows about TD. So stop flirting, try to tell people that you got the TD, okay? The only person that needs to be worried about that is me. Have the conversation with him. If you have to, grab him by his dick. Hey, this is mine. Stop it. Stop advertising. But yeah, that's what I think you should do. So, and if she does hate your man to that point, then she literally, she got to get over that shit. I mean, literally, because she's got to know she got married. You know what I mean? You did that for her. 9 times out of 10, you want her man, but you wouldn't do that because you love her. Oh, I'm just making more problems for people today. I didn't even think of that. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Thanks for writing in. Oh, I'm an evil fuck. What the fuck was that? Okay. Okay, it's getting kind of hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Okay. I'm getting more stopped up, more than I'm talking. It's like the Lord telling me to shut the fuck up. I don't know. All right. All right. Next question. Dear Clay, my husband never gives me oral sex. What is wrong with him? What is going on with you men? Are you kidding me? Eat this woman. And woman, clean your shit. That might be part of it too. Believe me, I've smelled some. I've been to Afghanistan, okay? I've been to Afghanistan. Pulled those panties down and it was just like being back there. We had a thing in Afghanistan called the poo pond. Oh my God. I had to walk by that shit. It was a hole in the ground. This is how smart we are. We're not going to be here long. So, in this spot, in this base, let's just dig a hole and throw all of our shit in the hole. And that's what they did. No filtering system. So we had a poo pond. That's what we called it. The poo pond. And I've been with some women who you pulled the drawers down and it was the poo pond all over again. Ah! Poo pond. So you might have the poo pond going on. So you want to, make sure you keep that clean. All right. All right, I'll continue with this. Shut up, people. I'll get to it. It's my show, assholes. Just listen up. Sit back. Okay. My husband never gives me oral sex. Fuck him. All right. Despite him asking me to perform it on him several times a month. Asshole! How the hell do you have the nerve to go, hey, suck this? I ain't going down there. I mean, come on, man. Seriously, you selfish motherfucker. Because you know what? Especially if she don't have the poo pond going on. There's going to be many men who would do it for her, and a lot of them are living in a fucking basement. Nickname PD. All right. Your problem. My fault. Okay. This wasn't always the case, and I do feel things should be reciprocal. Yes, I do too. Lick, lickety split. Yes. What the hell's going on, man? What can I do to encourage him? What can you do to encourage him? Literally. When he goes, hey, baby, you want to, hook me up down there? Tell him, yeah, no question, I will do that as long as you do me first. There ain't no poo pond going on down here. I'm just saying. Ralph, you need to wreck it. Wreck it, Ralph. Wreck it. Tell him. If his name's Ralph, whatever, that'd be cool. But, yeah, that's what I would do. Whatever next time he asks for it, just tell him, well, okay, you got to do me first. And then that's when you have the conversation, literally. And he'd be like, well, I don't feel like doing it right now. Well, then I don't either. Understand, you selfish motherfucker. And you can use those words. Clay says you're a selfish motherfucker. That is selfish. So in other words, you want me to go down there between your legs after you've been working and doing all kind of bullshit. But I'm over here clean and dry while you get, lickety split. Fuck you. I mean, fellas, understand she can find many, many women who'll do that for her. So you better, you've heard my podcast. Women are lickety splitting. Lick, split, they're doing it. And it's a lovely thing. And if you guys have a video of it, send it to me. Thank you for your question. That was a good one. Okay, let's continue. Oh, and also fuck your husband. From the bottom of my heart. Oh. All right. Dear Clay, my partner of 5 months is almost silent during sex. Not me, baby. If you make me feel good, I'm gonna let you know. Oh yeah, yes, yeah, wow, yowzers. Okay. Right there, bitch. No. All right. I I prefer this to an overly vocal lover. Well, fuck you, because I'm overly vocal. Okay? No TD for you, baby. I love how I insert myself into all these people's relationships. This has nothing to do with you, Clay. Why do you keep on inserting yourself? Because that's what you do with a dick. You insert it. And I am a dick. My whole body, I am a dick. So I'm going to insert me, a dick, into your conversation, your pussy. So goddamn it, yes, that's what a dick does. All right. Okay, but I can't tell if he's enjoying sex. There's a very easy way to know if he's enjoying sex. Easy. Because there's going to be a conclusion. Especially if he is a man. If you see, even if he's not, making noise, you know if he came or not. You can tell by his face. And you can tell by, literally, not only his facial expressions, his eyes. If they roll up into the back of his head, you know what I mean? And also as a woman, you should be able to feel when he, finishes. So, that's nothing really to worry about. Okay, let's continue. I tried to get him to respond to me, and he won't talk back. It's beginning to make me feel insecure. Okay. What can I do? All right. Well, this is what you do. Tell him, look, you don't have to do it in the middle of battle. You know what I mean? No, you got to understand, family, you guys got to, it's communication. The same way you communicated it to me. I don't want you to be overly, but I need to know that you at least enjoying this. I've got an ego, and I just need to know, that I'm handling my business as the woman I am, and understand, tell him, say, look, it just makes you feel good as a person, it's a period at the end of the sexual sentence. Woo! Right there, that's an exclamation. oh God, woo! That's the exclamation point right there, Mark. Bam! I enjoyed that shit. Tell him. It just lets you know, the beginning of a sentence, you're looking forward to the end of the sentence, and you want a period. If not a period, exclamation point, but he's leaving a question mark. I am a smart motherfucker. You know how I did, did you notice how I did that? Did you see how I did that? Don't need no colons. We need an ending. No question marks. We need a goddamn exclamation mark, point, whatever it is. I'm stupid, don't worry about it. Or a period. So tell him. Talk to him, open your mouth. And suck his dick. Because that's another way to go ahead and see. Because if he can keep his mouth shut for that, you know what I mean? Then, he's literally like on the level of like Wing Chun, or what do you call those people who just, can I don't know what, you're saying it out there. I know you're saying the right answer. What I want to say right here, but those people who just get totally mentally inside themselves and leave their own body, whatever. And shit, if I'm fucking, there's no other place in the world I want to be. Tell him he needs to be there. Stop leaving his own body and going somewhere else. And if you make him come to the point where he leaves his own body, woo! Bring that pussy over here. We will fuck in the basement, but think about it, it's great because we won't end up in the basement. We'll end up somewhere else in the cosmos. She's got that Star Trek pussy. They put you in another dimension. How the fuck did I get to this planet? Energize. Energize number one. Okay, all right. Oh, family. All right. Next question. Dear Clay, I am a 45-year-old woman who was widowed 5 years ago. I am so sorry, sweetheart. Okay. I really said, I feel ready to date again. Good, you should. You should. But as a Christian, oh shit, I know where this is going. I believe you should have sex only when married. Wow. Okay, my late husband was the only man I ever slept with. Okay, that's very cool. How can I survive today's casual dating society where many men expect sex on the third date? And how can I broach the subject of my beliefs? Okay, I totally understand what you're saying. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be hard. And you're going to miss out on a lot of good dick, number one, which is most important. A lot of TDs out there that you're not going to get. And you're a Christian and you listen to my show. I appreciate that. That is awesome because I do believe in God, but I just didn't think that, people like you, meaning people who do it the right way and do it, by the way of the book, would listen to my show with all my cursing and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going to answer to you in the way that I'm going to answer everybody. I'm not going to do it any different. But there's a lot of big dick out there. I'm just being honest with you. And they're attached to good men. So even though okay, my point is, if you get to your point, Clay, we know what you're talking about. You got this dick thing today. Can you tell I need some pussy? Can you tell? I just got this I got a big dick, people. It's in the basement. Come on, goddammit. No, but all I'm saying is you're going to miss out on a lot of good men. And if you want to do that, that's fine. But just know that. Just know that you're not going to be dating a lot because what you're going to have to do is have that conversation up front. Guy asks you out, say, okay, but you got to understand, these are my beliefs, and I'm not going to have sex with you until we're married. And that's just my belief, and I'm strong in that belief. Now, after knowing that, if you'd still like to date me, then I'd love to date you, and figure each other out and learn each other, and see where it will go. But you need to know that from up front, And also by saying that up front, you gotta be ready for this answer. Fuck you. You gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready for, huh? You gotta be ready for, yeah, take your pussy and get the fuck out of here. I mean, you gotta be ready for that too, because they're allowed to say that. Don't get offended when a guy goes, fuck you. Are you kidding me? And these are good men that might say that. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm a good man. I wrote it on the wall. It's right here on the wall. I'm a good man. I ain't waiting until we're married. Are you fucking kidding me? What if you got the pool pond? I'm just saying. And the thing about it for you, sweetheart, there are a lot of small dicks out there. I mean, tiny. How do I know? Because women have told me. They're not talking about TD. There it is again. But there are. So, I mean, it's like, you're literally asking to eat a meal. You're vowing to eat a meal for the rest of your life. I'm going to ask you this. Would you vow to eat a meal, one meal, for the rest of your life? God comes out and says, I'm going to give you a meal for the rest of your life. It's only one meal, and you're going to eat this meal every day for the rest of your life. Now, do you want to test all these meals so you know which one you like? Because it's going to get stale, but at least you know you like it. Or do you want to eat something that just looks good on the outside, pick that one, and then eat that for the rest of your life? Because that's what you're doing. I'm just letting you know, if you have those beliefs, those are beautiful beliefs, but these are the problems that come along with it. Because all of a sudden, you're going to be ready and hot and heavy to fuck the shit out of your husband. You've been waiting, and it's that marriage night, and he pulls out an inch and a half. Can you divorce him? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you're damn sure going to cheat on him. I'm just letting you know it's going to happen, and it's fucked up, and I'm saying those are the things you're going to, oh, Clay, I would never, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Shit, I couldn't even blame you for that. So, it's something to think about. Just remember that meal. I'm pretty smart. The more I talk, the more I impress myself. I like that meal reference. That was actually pretty good. Because, you know what? I'm a fat fuck, and, I ain't eating a meal for the rest of my life that I haven't tested yet. Fuck that. And men, if anybody gets mad about the fact that you're fucking more than one woman, say, hey, I'm testing these meals, damn it. That's all I'm doing. Listen to Clay's podcast. www.claymiles.com. There's our commercial. We always have a commercial. There's a commercial. All right. Dear Clay, next question. Oh, thank you for writing in, you Christian, you, and hopefully you'll continue listening after that, after that answer. Just get past the cursing. There's a lot of wisdom in what I just said, but of course I have to dress it up in a lot of comedy because other people want to laugh and also get the word. But this is actually literally, if you listen to what I'm saying, there's wisdom there. If you find it, let me know, because it's just funny to me, but I guarantee you there's wisdom somewhere in there. All right, we'll go on to the next question. But I love you and thank you for writing in. I love all different types of people, and if you guys want to write in, I love the fact that you do. Just allow me to be myself. You're going to get a fucked up answer. All right. Oh, dear Clay, my husband has never been that interested in sex. All right, I didn't read that right. I couldn't have read that right. Whew, calm down. My husband has never been that interested in sex. He's gay. All right, I'm sorry. What man ain't interested in sex? That's all that's in our minds. Sex. It's all around us. It's bullshit. Okay. And after 23 years, our love life has petered out. It's because he's fucking somebody else. For 23 years, he probably been fucking. Okay. In a desperate moment, I had a fling last summer. No shit, you did. That's what happens, fellas. And I can't tell you you're wrong. I mean, there is no right or wrong. He made you feel that way. Okay, but I couldn't live with the deception and guilt and confess all to my husband, which is a good thing to do so you can move on. Okay, no problem. Imagine my shock when he said he'd been conducting an affair too. Duh. How could he push me away for so long and then make love to someone else? Are you fucking kidding me? Women, are you kidding me? Okay, first off, women, I think you're all beautiful. I think you're all great. But understand, men are built to like variety. There's nothing like, this came from a movie. This is a statement in a movie. This is not me. If you laugh at it, do not think Clay Miles came up with this. But the only thing that's better than pussy is new pussy. It has nothing to do with you. How could you not touch me? Your own pussy. Are you kidding me? It's nothing to do with you. But I'm beautiful. Yes, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're everything in the world. You're everything that's, yes, you're all that. But how could he touch someone else? Are you kidding me? He's not even doing it to get back at you. He's not doing it. He's just doing it because it's there. How can he do that? How can he touch someone else? You fuck somebody else? So how the fuck? Come on. You fuck somebody else and then have the nerve to ask the question, how can he fuck somebody else? I know people are like, Clay, you're getting it mixed up. No, I'm not. That's what actually happened here. Thing about it is, understand, sweetheart, he's been fucking either this woman or many other women for 23 years. Understand, whenever the sex started getting stale to him, which probably was, it sounds like to me, the whole marriage. But trying to be a good man, he stayed in the marriage, but he needed something on the side. So he's been fucking for years. I mean, that's what you need to ask him. How long have you been doing this? Because like you said, the sex is petered out. Why is the sex petered out? Because he's getting it from somewhere else. Understand, a man always thinks about sex. I'm thinking about it right now. Literally. If this was a sexier question, my dick would be in my hand. That's the way it is. I'm saying. That's how fucked up we are as men. Why wouldn't he want to touch me? Are you out of your fucking mind? All right. Thank you for your question, but seriously, stop. Bring yourself down off of that pedestal. It has nothing to do with you. And I love you. Thank you for your question. All right. Dear Clay, my husband and I went through an awful period after our third child arrived. The birth was nightmarish, and I suffered postnatal depression. I moved to the spare bedroom and didn't want to make love for 8 months. Damn! Hold on a sec. No, 18 months. Damn! That's over a year. Over a year without pussy. Do you ladies truly think that this man did not go out and get his dick wet? Are you kidding me? I'm a guy, all right? You can't not fuck me for 18 minutes. You better make sure I'm either jerking off or you're fucking me. Somebody's fucking me. 18 months? All right. When I did finally feel ready to attempt sex, my spouse said he wasn't in the mood because he'd already fucked. He'd been fucking for 18 months without you. Now another sexless year has passed and I feel desperate. I feel we still love each other, but we've lost the ability to reach out. Help. All right. Ladies, I understand you're so used to running the bedroom. You are. And understand, okay, that's your thing. You run the bedroom. Okay, but understand, running the bedroom, that means you're in control. So when you do stupid shit like this, all right, and I know what every lady's going, oh my God, but she was going through. Hey, I understand that. I understand. I totally understand. But if there's two people in that fucking bed, and if he's not getting taken care of, I'm telling you, she first off, this guy's fucking somebody else. There's no question he's fucking somebody else, and he don't want your pussy anymore. I'm surprised you guys are still married. There's a consequence to every act, ladies, and there's the consequence. He don't want you anymore. You literally, it's like a car. Okay, if you don't drive a car, if you let a car sit for 18 fucking months, ladies, and then all of a sudden you decide you want to drive it, I guarantee you it ain't going to start up. And what are you going to do? You're going to go to the car, but I don't understand what's wrong, car. I'm ready to make love to you now. You didn't give that car any TLC. You didn't change that car's oil. You didn't let that car run a little bit and let it go. This is a brilliant analogy, but anyway. how do you expect it to just turn on? Because you're ready? You made that bed. You made that bed. First off, just like every AA, whatever, first step is acknowledgement. Acknowledge you fucked up for whatever reason. You might have a reason. It might be a good reason, like you said, but I was going through, whatever, depression. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But it comes with a consequence. 18 months? 18 months comes with a consequence. Sorry, ladies. Comes with a consequence. And the consequence is other pussy is touching your dick. That's what either way. Okay, let's put it this way, ladies. Let's put it the other way around. Because I always get women telling me, you're fucked up, blah, 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 blah. Why you beating up on women? I'm not. They're the only motherfuckers that write me. Guys know not to write because they know I'm going to rip their ass apart if they write with some stupid shit like this. I'm just saying, let's turn it around, ladies. Let's say your man, well, for whatever problems, he had work problems, whatever, and he didn't fuck you for 18 months. Would you start to look in other places? Honestly, you would. You would, it would at least cross your mind. You might actually write an email to a fucking struggling comic who lives in a basement somewhere and ask him a question because he's got a podcast show. Should you fuck this other guy? My husband hasn't fucked me in 18 months. And I'm going to go, yeah. I'm surprised you waited 18 months. Are you kidding me? So yeah, it's the first thing you got to do is acknowledgement. Know that you set this up. You set it up. Call it right, wrong, whatever. You started this. So you need to tell him, I'm sorry, but this is what I was going through. Now, who are you fucking? Because there's no question. You got to be fucking somebody. Then he tells you who he's fucking. And then you guys literally, you come to a conclusion that you were both wrong. Let's both move on and learn each other again. Then you dress in something sexy, you know what I mean? And if you've never sucked dick, learn to suck. I'm seriously, do something different. You've got to start from zero. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you something. Make sure you don't have the poupon going on because you will scar him and he will run to other pussies that don't smell like the poupon. Wow. 18 months? Are you out of your ladies? You've got a stallion. You better ride that stallion. That stallion sometimes he's got to get out and run sometimes. And if you don't take him out to run, he's gonna jump the fence and go find other pastures to run in. I'm just telling you. All right. Oh, okay. Next question. Dear Clay, before we married, my husband was passionate and jealous of other men interested in me. All right. But now, a year after we wed, he puts work first and is too tired for sex and never compliments me. Oh. I'm tempted to respond to a colleague's flirty overtures to see if it makes my husband attentive. Should I? Okay. First off, you need to tell him this. Because you're not trying to do this to get his attention. You're doing this because you need the attention, of another man. And understand, you're not wrong for that. You're not wrong. You know what I mean? He's putting too much attention into A, B, and C. A guy like this, you need to sit him down and go, look, do you want me fucking other men? I mean, seriously, you gotta actually, with men, ladies, don't beat around the bush. Hit this motherfucker with a verbal bat and say, look, question, sit down. Do you want this pussy fucking another dick? I mean, what? What are you talking about? Just ask him. Of course I don't want that to happen. Okay. Well, look here. I'm a stallion. And I've got to run sometimes. And I want to run on that dick. So look. Seriously, you need to tell them these. Ladies, you got to tell the men. Break it down. What could happen if they don't take care of this? Say, look, I'm actually tempted. Tell him. I'm actually tempted not to fuck another man. But I'm actually tempted to just talk to another guy and get some, just needed attention. And ladies, fellas, I got to understand, that's how it starts. A guy, I've done this before, believe me, all you need is an inch and you can take a dick mile. Seriously, all you need, fellas, is a woman who needs attention. And she just needed, all I needed was attention. So I started talking to this comic named Clay. He lives in the basement. And then all of a sudden, we just connected. And he was so sweet. And he understood. He understood what I was talking about. And then all of a sudden, TD, ah! That's how it happens, fellas. I'm telling you. Do not, that's why I say, ladies, let him know that he's cracking the door open. He's cracking the door open. And by cracking the door open, he's cracking those legs wider for somebody else. So, hey, wake up. You got to smack him in the head with a verbal bat. Because you don't have a cock. Because if you do, that's a fucked up relationship. Goddamn, I don't want that video. Don't send that video. Smack him in the head with a verbal bat. He's got to wake up, because just for the simple fact that you're thinking about it, just talking to this guy, flirting, you're not doing it to get his attention. Understand, sweetheart, you're doing it for attention. And I understand, and you're right. But before you go ahead and do that, I would say to let him know that you're there. You're at that point. Then, if he doesn't do anything about it, I can't tell you you're wrong for what comes next. But you and I both know what will come next. All right. Next question. Dear Clay, my husband recently accepted a job that involves him traveling during the work week. Okay. Oh, excuse me. We downloaded Skype onto our laptop so we can talk every night. At least it started as talk. Uh-oh, be real. Do I need to zip down for this one? But now he's pressing me to undress. Do it! I miss having sex as much as he does, but I'm far too inhibited to start flaunting myself in front of a webcam at age 45. Am I being unreasonable? Yes! Listen, ladies, life is short. You're already 45 years old. Seriously, life is short, and understand you're 45, and he still likes your body. You are blessed. I'm just letting you know, you're blessed two ways. First off, you probably have a body. Second off, he wants to see your body. Your husband is into you. Ladies, why do you keep fucking with guys who are actually into you? Because if he wasn't into your body, you'd be right. Oh, he doesn't want to see my body, and I feel fat, and blah, blah, blah. He likes your body. And he's away. Okay, sweetheart, another thing. He's away. He's away, and he's thinking about his wife. Show him what is at home, because believe me, it's out there. He can get it, and you'll never find out. And I know what you're thinking right now. No, not my husband. Bullshit. He's got a dick, right? And as long as he's got balls attached to that dick, it's got his head. But he's strong enough to put that in the right direction. See, the force is fucking with him, and right now he's on the good side of the force. He's got Darth Vader on the other side. I'm telling you, going, Luke, come to the dark side of the force. But it's more like going, TD, fuck that bitch over there. TD, fuck that bitch over there. I'm just saying. do what you need to do, sweetheart. If he wants to see your body, he loves you, and he loves what you have. You are blessed, and women would kill to have a man who wants to see their woman. At 45, too, yeah, do it, sweetheart. And once you do it and put it on, Skype, I got Skype, too. Send it to me, too. Because both me and your husband want to love your body. There it is again. I interjected myself. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. And yeah, God bless you, and I hope you get naked. Do your thing. All right. This is odd news portion of the show. I don't know what odd news, but I don't know. All right. Odd news. Some people sent me this article. Okay. Denzel Washington. All right. Denzel, he said, I don't have actor friends. And people on this article, they just lost their shit. I don't know. What? I mean, in this article, he actually calls himself, he's more like a blue collar of the acting world. He doesn't consider himself a celebrity. And he even said this. He considers people like Paris Hilton celebrities. In other words, people who are famous for doing not a goddamn thing. That's what he's saying. So he doesn't hang around celebrities. That's all he's saying. I mean, think about it. He's been with his wife now for God knows how many years. So, wow, I wonder why that worked. Because he is not around celebrities. All the celebrities are all fucking each other. Why are people mad that this man wants to keep his life together and do the right thing by his woman? He understands he's a man with a big, thick dick like me. And seriously, I mean, okay. If I don't have comedian friends. And the reason why I don't, because understand, if I did have comedian friends, I would be dressed as Django today, thinking how funny it would be, because I'd have nothing but comedians telling me, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. So you keep your head in with the people who are moving forward. You keep your head around good people. Okay? And I'm not saying celebrities are good people, but their heads are in the clouds. They see a woman and they not only want to fuck her, go home and jerk off to her like we all do. They figure out a way to make it happen. Because everybody's fuckable in the celebrity world. They're all fucking. So don't get mad at Denzel for saying I'm keeping my dick at home. That's all he's saying here. I'm keeping my TD at home. That's all this is. Thanks for the article. I appreciate it. Yeah, that is odd that people would find that, that's kind of fucked up. Whatever. All right. Here's something. This was an article about Joe Biden, Vice President Joe Biden. Joe! Old Joe. I like Joe Biden. Joe Biden say anything. I love that. Fuck it. That's why Obama ain't gonna get shot, because nobody wants Joe Biden. Nobody wants crusty-ass Joe Biden in there to be president. That was brilliant, Obama doing that. Okay. Now everybody talks about this gun thing, and Joe Biden comes out and says something. Joe Biden said, hey, don't do the automatic. Don't do that. If you want a gun, go out and get a shotgun. He said, hey, I got 2 shotguns in my house. He said this. Which is, literally, understand, I think this is brilliant in the fact of, the thing about it is, understand. Now, people are like, whoa, I don't understand that. A Democrat saying you should have a gun, not a, semi-automatic. Semi-automatic, let's put it this way. It's a lethal gun, but understand, with that type of gun, you got to aim, you've got to point, you got to take a deep breath, you got to hit, to hit your target. You've got to concentrate. You've got to aim. With a shotgun, you pull the trigger, blam! You ain't got to aim. You just got to point in the direction of shit. So, Joe Biden is putting his foot down because he's against aiming. God damn it. American public shouldn't have to aim. You should just point the gun and shoot it. Okay, I'm Joe Biden and I'm against aiming. God damn it, I'm not aiming shit. We're pulling the trigger and we're getting the job done. Fucking crusty ass Joe Biden. Against aiming. Because when a motherfucker's gotta die, he's gotta die now. I shouldn't have to sit there and put the sights and put the X in the... I just want to pull the trigger. I just want you not here right now. Why do I have to aim? Hi, I'm Joe Biden. And if you've ever felt like this, go to the Joe Biden School of Guns and get yourself a fucking shotgun. There's no aiming involved. Ask our illustrious alumni, what the fuck is his name? Dick Cheney. I'm not aiming at shit. Shotguns for a motherfucker who don't want to aim. All right. Thanks for sending that in. That is hilarious. Joe Biden. Oh, okay. This is a 911 call. Asking for cigarettes leads to arrest. Yeah, are you kidding me? This right here is something a comic would do. Call the police, 911, get me some cigarettes. Hold on, I gotta read this. A Texas woman wanted to make sheriff deputies the butt. Oh, you know what? I fucking hate the writers of these fucking reporters trying to be funny. That was fucking corny. And if you wrote this, it was fucking corny. Okay, it says a Texas woman wanted to make sheriff's deputies the butt of a joke. What a fuck. That is so fuck. I hate that. But she picked the wrong audience when she called 911 to have cigarettes delivered to her home. That is beautiful. The only thing that would have made this better is if she asked for some pussy or crack. Or both. You need some pussy with crack. It goes together. Just saying. Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah, the 48-year-old woman was very intoxicated when she requested the special delivery. No shit. And she was high. Okay? She wasn't only drunk, she was high. This is a high call. Okay? No, she was drunk. Of course she was drunk. What else you gonna tell me that I already know? That she was in a trailer? It's a given! We know this! Oh, she's actually in the jail right now with a $1,000 bond, and if I had the money, I'd bail her out, because that is funny. Oh, that is great. All right, well, that's it for this week. We got through it, family. We got through the week. This is the end of the week. I'll be putting this out next week. You guys will hear about my week this week, getting fired and all kind of bullshit. Next time you hear the podcast, I'll actually be a broke, struggling comic, and that's my only job. You know? Fuck. Y'all need to spread this around, get me famous, because now I'm home. Do you really truly want to hear what the fuck I'm going to be saying when I'm an actual living home, struggling to keep his sanity together comic? You need to get me famous so I can be happy. I'm not happy right now. I might laugh. I'm laughing because I'm hearing what comes out of my mouth. And it's funny to me because I'm like, this motherfucker's stupid. I'm listening with y'all. Oh, family. Well, thank you for coming out again this week. It has been an amazing time with you. And keep writing in the questions. And please, if you think about writing in questions, don't think, write it in. If you think about writing a comment, don't think, write the comment. And then stop yelling at me through your, whatever your listening device you're listening to this. Write me. I want to hear what the fuck you got to say. and we can go back and forth. If I answer your question and it pisses you the fuck off again, right back in. I'll read it. I will read it. I will not. I promise you, I will not hold back what you write. And you call me a fucked up person, and you're just an asshole. Asshole. I will read it on the air. Believe me, I will read it. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me and keep coming out. And I guess that's it. Later, family.
Wow. Now you see why he lives in the basement? If you would like to continue supporting this podcast, come back next week. Clay has an endless wealth of ignorance that he can pollute your life with. If you have questions about your life that you would like answered by someone who can't get it together himself, email him at clay@claymiles.com or send the questions to his Facebook page, the official Clay Miles page. From the bottom of my heart, thanks for tuning in. The more you listen, the less he talks to me. Thanks again.